Alright, so a little bit of backstory. I was playing with him. He was actually one of my teammates, which is probably like the worst part of this entire situation, was because he was one of my teammates, not some other guy from the other team. So he was the one that started off the conversation by saying trash, just trash. That's it. And then shortly afterwards, like 2 minutes afterwards, for some reason, and before you say anything, search up my other account, IG and ZZZ, and I'll clap you in a 1v1 any day. It's like, okay, I know that I'm not really necessarily good at Rainbow Six Siege and all, but I think there's a pretty distinct line when it comes to like saying someone's trash and then try to do the stereotypical 1v1 type of thing, because like it's a team game. Why do you want to fight your teammates? There's no point. There's no point. It's just, why are you fighting with your teammates? So then I responded, I got more so suck a dick, hetero. Because like I thought that was just it. I thought he's not going to be responding after that, so I was just going to be like, yeah, let me just have the last laugh and just move on with my day. But no, he decided to just continue on, and the only reason why I also continue on is just so that way I could at least get to the point where I'm like, okay, then can you at least stop being a dickhead? Like, can you stop, man? Man, that's all I wanted to end, but he just kept going and going, and then he just immediately stops at like a certain point, but we'll get to that point. So then he was like, lol, that means nothing, and this is my Smurf, I'll clap you. It's like, no, it kind of means something. And then he responds, let's run it afterwards. So then I kind of sent him the meme of like, your connection to Jesus has ended, because I was like, please, can we just get out of here? I really don't want to respond to this guy. I don't want to have like a technical, serious debate with this guy, because it's pointless. I keep telling you guys it's pointless, but I just wanted to continue because I want to at least know that I'm the better man in this situation. He just responds, you bronze bot, talk to me when you're good at the game. And this is what I usually say after like I'm done with like conversating, is just being like, you're going in my cringe compilation, because that's what I did with my nephew actually. He just kept sending me memes, and then I was like, okay, you're going in my cringe compilation. And he was like, and then he just didn't talk for the rest of the day, because I was like, okay, then so that means that this is a good argument. But no, because he responded later, and actually in five messages, he just said, lol, who would watch stuff from a bot like you, LMAO? You haven't been gold, LOL, and you're scared to 1v1, haha. And the point with LOL, who will watch that stuff, usually a lot of people would, but it's just that YouTube is just kind of like, nah, let's not care about smaller channels. I mean, hey, I only have 22 subscribers now, and maybe it's going to go down to 21 soon, so I'm happy 22 subscribers, guys. Yay, I haven't talked in a while here, I know. I should have like a bingo sheet, since you're checking off every single stereotype of a 12-year-old.
I should have had a bingo sheet. She's just hitting every single point, every single stereotype.
Because 1v1 be bro, I'm in my platinum count, you're trash, you're bronze, and other insults. That's literally just 12-year-old behavior in one kid. Like, it's already been 10 minutes and he's still acting like a 12-year-old. Like, come on, man. And I just came up with a brilliant idea, just being like, by the way, how many chromosomes do you have? Because I think like he's gonna be like that 12-year-old where he's like, I'm better than you in all ways, and then he's gonna be like, more than you, stupid. Because I was thinking he's gonna say that, but then he was just like, 17. But at least I'm not heartstruck bronze, like you. Dude, go to the doctor! You're literally a freak of nature! Come on! And then I responded, a normal human being has like 23 chromosomes, how are you alive? And he responds with, because I'm different. Yeah, but you should have a normal amount of chromosomes. And this is when I corrected myself and just said it's actually 46, because I was like, oh, there's 23 pairs. I didn't read that it says 46 in total. I just read the 23 pairs and I just went off with it. You weren't even smart enough to correct me, because I was like, okay, then maybe this is an intelligence battle, because clearly he's not winning when it comes to the entire like rank thing, because I don't care. I don't care about my rank. Sure, I want to improve, but I don't think insults are going to make me improve, man. I don't that shit. I don't know what that means.
Y'all need to learn how to spell.
You're actually bad though, heartstruck bronze/silver. Dude, I don't know about you, but that kind of sounds like cyber stalking. It kind of means that you're also implying that you're probably gay, because I don't think any other straight guy would actually look this hard to another guy. So maybe I said suck a dick hetero probably didn't make sense to him, because he's actually Gay as well? Maybe? Do you do this with everyone you meet? Do you say this to your team as well? Nah, only to trash people like you. Why can't you just enjoy the game? Why do you care about other people's lives? Why do you care about your teammates' lives? Why do you care about your teammates' lives? Why do you care about your own teammates? Define trash. Being bad at the game / low ranked, so you. And I just replied, I just don't get that you went through all of this and still thought it was a good idea to message me to say that. Like, man, like, if I'm bad, then I know I'm bad. I'm not gonna be blind and just say, like, oh no, I'm actually really good at the game. Oh yeah, I'm actually plat 2 in my Smurf, my third Smurf account, not my first or second, because those are actually champions accounts. And yeah, I'm actually better than you and all. 1v1 me, bro. House only, only Ash and Jaeger. I don't say that because I don't have an ego. I don't have that big of an ego to just be fulfilled every single time I just meet someone that's like bronze and lower. I don't have that big of an ego, and I don't plan on having that big of an ego because I would literally just not want to live that life if I do have that big of an ego. And if I ever get that much of an ego going on, can you guys please unsubscribe to me and try to cancel me on Twitter if that ever happens, all right? Or whatever type of media site that ever will exist. I don't know. I can't predict the future, guys, and I also can't speak as well. Yeah, I just thought you should know since you've finish kills and shit. Yeah, isn't that like everyone? No one wants a down but not out state for their opponents. They want to kill them. Like, is that hard to believe? I just focused on what he said and shit, and I was like, yeah, I do defecate. Didn't need a human being to tell me that. And then this is when it gets kind of weird because he was like, I'm not a human being. Yes, you are. I could assume that you're a human being. I could assume that, but not me. I'm actually a wolf, an anthro wolf, but I don't associate with furries because they try to sexualize me. I'm actually a anthro wolf that looks exactly like my profile picture, except I got an artist to make it more cartoony, and it sounds like I'm joking, but I'm not. You know, that's actually me in the profile picture. And then I replied, me neither, because it's true. I never done a face reveal, so it's kind of true. What are you doing? Why are you bringing up my school roleplay video? That I literally shaved. I shaved my hands just for that video. All right, like, you gotta believe me, guys. I literally shaved for the. And he said LMAO because he couldn't believe that I was a real wolf, but I have to believe that he isn't human. So. I guess none of us won, I guess. But at least I don't tell people to fuck off when I was the one to message first to begin with. It's like, what do you expect when you message someone that? Like, do you expect someone to just be like, oh yeah, like, he need to like destroy me and all, and I know I need to get down, I need to uninstall the game, I should actually end myself right there, there's actually ropes right there, and I'm gonna do that. Yeah, all thanks to you.
Wow, no one gives a fuck, Matt. Kill yourself.
Thank you. I will take that into consideration, and I'll get back to you.
It's like, no, that's not what happens. And if you intend for that to happen, then you're the one that should be calling yourself trash, not the other person. And then I reviewed the footage, and I realized that I was the one that was kind of winning when it came to like the winner circle, because I actually died the least amount of time, because I said it right here. By the way, you were the one that died the most, so I don't get why you were the one to call me trash, because hey, aren't people not supposed to really die if they're supposed to be the ones that are the professionals? And you just responded, LMAO, search my main account, and it's the same one as before, on R6 Tracker, and I had more kills than you that game. It's like, yeah, that game. So I don't get what these guys expect. Like, they think that like them trash talking me makes me better or makes me worse, when in fact it just does nothing. It does nothing. Your main doesn't matter because you're still in the same person at the end of the day, because yeah, it kind of is. Although I feel like I maybe should have worded it better rather than just saying it doesn't matter. It'll show I'm better. Wait a second. I don't think I can read this. It'll show I'm better in 1v1 too. It's not even long. I didn't want to do that 1v1 because of time. And then I just had like the simple request of asking him if he can learn grammar, then sure. Too bad I won't, because I expect him to not get his grammar check after I said that, because, hey, guess what? At the end of the day, no one learns anything from this conversation. LMAO, you scared, aren't you? Dude, you didn't take my advice. At least my advice has real-world consequences. Come on. Join up, I'll show you who's better. I invited you on my main account. There's a difference between being scared and not caring, because I just really didn't want to care. I wanted to play Minecraft, not engage in this 45-minute conversation. I didn't care. Come on, I just want to play. Come on, let me play, please. You're wasting up all my time. You say you're better, but can't back it up, because I didn't say I was better. I didn't say that. And I specifically said I never said that because I didn't. He's just putting words in my mouth, and that's and he was like, well, not exactly, but you said you did better. It's like, yes, I said I did better. Not I'm better than you. I just said I did better. Like if I was in the game with like some professionals and I had like a higher KD, or like had more kills or had less deaths, then yes, I would say that I'm better at that time, but I wouldn't say that I'm better than them. I would just say I was good at that game. And I had like this smart ass moment where I just went like, you know, maybe you're using your Smurf account because you're actually bad at the game and can't actually compete at your level, because I mean, come on, I feel like that's kind of Smurfs in general. I mean, they always go to newcomer. You don't see, like, the purpose of newcomer is not because you're better than like the people who are joining. It's because the people who are joining want to be better. Like, I kind of just hate the idea of Smurfs now, just because like people like this guy, even though like there's like some forms of Smurfing that it's like kind of okay, I guess, but it's just so difficult just to reason when there's people like this that exist. Nah, I can't. I've played. What was that grammar? Nah, I can't. I've played 7 ranked games on my main and stayed in plat. Yeah, stay in plat. Why are you down in bronze? Why? It doesn't make you better. You don't get better by playing people who are worse than you. That's not how things work. And I plan to get my Smurf on a high rank. Well, that's just a waste of time. I don't know why. Isn't the entire point of like having a Smurf account is to then just stay on low levels? Isn't that the point of like a Smurf account? It's just so that way you're not as good as you want to be. So you always stay in the low leagues, just so that way you could just keep playing. I just want to use Smurf to try going solo for cup or whatever I can get to. I just started today. Well, why are you shit talking your teammates? I don't like, it always goes back to like, why is he telling me to just basically fuck off when I was his teammate? Why? So then I kind of went into his profile and I realized that he had like a bunch of other games as well, and I just kind of just gave him the question of like, do you also Smurf on Minecraft and Rec Room? And he was like, no, lol. It's like, wow, imagine being so bad that you have to Smurf on Minecraft and Rec Room. Join custom, lose or win, that's the end. And you scared, huh? It's already past the hour mark of this conversation. Why? As in like legitimately. You forgot the E, so I thought you had a stroke. It was a heart attack. Don't correct yourself on your disability to spell for no reason. Join custom, LMAO scared. It's like this guy just keeps repeating himself over and over. Why? Let's face it, you can't win. And then I just sent him this meme, and that was it. And I'm glad it ended it there. And I'm pretty sure it ended it right there because it's been an hour and he has no rage boner against me anymore. So yeah, the end of the conversation, I guess.